No introduction needed. We're diving right on in, folks. Hey, is it the weekend yet or no? Or is it just Wednesday? Either way, I've had a stressful couple days searching for jobs and stuff. Job search and education. Now I gotta wind down the brain and... Well, I don't want to play Among Us off stream, because people are idiots there, so... Thought I'd wind down with this game, and I can't ever play this game off stream, so here I am yet again. So I got my notes tabbed up, and I'll explain what I'm trying to do as I go. I intend to make this a short stream for only 3 in-game days, days 94 to 96. So let's pull up my notes. So I was taking some new set of notes, and I'm going to take note of what the items in the commissary will be and the expected items for next time I place a special order. And I've also been trying to solve the mystery of the artwork, and based on the pair of art on the wall, the word on the left, the art on the left is the word that's slightly longer by 1 letter than the word on the right. And that extra letter is the code for that specific blueprint. And the stone in the workshop gave me the answer of that extra letter. Like tie, tier and tie, the extra letters R. Plus an R in the message. Pilot and plot, letter I, because the I is the extra letter. Tiger and tier, G is the extra letter. Pine and pin, it's E. So the workshop's giving me the answer to the puzzle each time I draft it. My main quest is still to power up the pump room, which I need gems. And I also need to draft the furnace and freezer within the ranks from each other and open up the cabinet in the freezer, if I'm able to do that. So, yep, with all that, let's dive right on in. And what's today in the game? 94. Yep, day 94. And I took note of the rooms in which there's connecting ducts as well, so I can make a passageway from the boiler room to pumping room. Oh, and what luck, I still have my Blessing of the High Roller, which so far is my favorite blessing, in which you donate 20 coins to the shrine each time. You get this blessing for 4 days. I love this, because I'm rich as hell. So we're going to play through 3 in-game days and then call it. Nice that my allowance is 31 coins off the rip. And I also need to find a magnifying glass and a metal detector, and then combine those in the workshop. Another side quest I also have is to draft as many classrooms as possible, like up to 9 classrooms, like for some kind of exam or surprise or whatever. Good surprise. Perhaps the hovel would be a good idea. Is there anything here that could probably help me? Some lore. Juicy lore. There's a candle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a yeah, in my notes it says magnifying glass. Magnifying glass and metal detector are in my notes. So maybe that'll make something like that can burn. What's this? Oh yeah, that's still a side quest as well. I need to find the 4th one of that. I wonder where that could be. Because I bet something amazing will happen once I light all 4 of those too. And that's a permanent addition. And I got a password from Danny Ravane. Oh, Mr. Ravane was fired. That's why that password was a troll last time. Mm-hmm. Because he was a bad groundskeeper, and no wonder the thing said this admin key has been deactivated. So yeah, another one of my side quests is making the furnace and freezer near each other, and this time opening up the cabinet, because there were some more things that could have been unfrozen in the cabin. Looked like a note or something, a really important note. Because I definitely unfroze a passageway, but it looks like there could have still been more that could have been unfrozen from the freezer. And my notes about Shrine Theory is that it's in increments of 5, but so far my favorite blessing is High Roller of 4 days with 20 coins. I'm going to give 25 next time I draft the Shrine, which will probably be a future stream, but still worth testing and noting along the way. Hallway closet. No, I need a hallway for that. +1 item if a closet is drafted near a hallway. There we go, hallway closet. So 3 items, right? These are really good items. Thank you, hallway closet. Also need to find as many upgrade discs as I can. And I think if my theory's right, find the extra... Another side quest is find the extra letter in a pair of artwork. And that extra letter reveals some kind of like code or something. I need to figure out where safes are as well. Like, there's a lot of side quests, but it'll be definitely worth explaining as time goes on. Better to explain as I go compared to... compared to just saying it before I do it, if that makes sense. Drafted a shop room. Thank you, Shrine. I really do love this blessing, and I greatly appreciate it. Let's see what we got. Okay. So, we got magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, and running shoes. I wonder if this is going to be randomized, because you can only place one special order. Item in transit. I'm also going to note the items in transit as well, just in case. Because I could place special orders via any terminal. Special item order. I wonder if it's just in quantities of 1. That's also something I'll check as well. So I'll just put that as question mark. Expected items in shop? I don't know. So probably a sledgehammer. Like, I don't know how the stocking of the commissary works, but I'm sure I'll figure that out as time goes on. Actually, no, it's screw it. Let's get a sledgehammer too. Free treasure. So wait, stairs and stars. So that means the extra letter there is an I? I'll test that theory next time I draft a workshop. Spread to each green room. Chapel will probably be good here. Yeah, there's candles here. We can definitely light candles. We need to make like some... If we can't find a burning contraption, we need to make a burning contraption with magnifying glass and metal detector. Thank you, Shrine. Because it's technically considered a shopping room. And I can turn on that sink via pump room, I'm pretty sure. Once I'm able to power that contraption up via boiler. And let's take a look at what we got here. I like how the third item is always changing each time I draft a kitchen, which is nice. How many times do I draft a kitchen? 17 times. 5 for every red room in my house. So far I got 1 red room. So, yeah. What, do I have sleeping mask? Yeah, I do. Walk-in closet. Let's get that. That. Gimme, gimme. And the 4th item would be... Where's the 4th item? Don't cheat me now, game. Don't cheat me now. Ooh! Car keys! So that's a tier and tie. So let's start our adventure on the east. For every red room in my house. Just 1. Actually, let's take our steps now, because the chapel's going to take a coin. Yep. Hands in hand. Let's start our adventure to the east. So face an ace, and the study room said the answer was F. So it is the extra letter that's deciphered by some code. Let's see what wonders await us in the glamorous observatory today. So we got 46 steps, 3 dice, no keys, 4 gems, and no coins. Let's see what we can get out of this. Oh, what is that? The inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Is that in the manual? I don't think I forgot 50 stars at once before. Is that in the manual? No, it's not in the manual. That's extra. 50 stars? Holy crap. Oh. I don't need to spend stars though. I'm going to prioritize the dice first. Plus, whenever I use the dice, thanks to the shrine, I get 5 coins. So if anything, we're going security first. And we're going to lower the security of the key card doors until we get a utility closet. Looks like I got everything in the security room so far, which is nice. Nice. All right. Let's see if I can make something that branches left and right. No. If I draft a schoolhouse, if I would have drafted a schoolhouse on the outside, it would have guaranteed 8 classrooms to the drafting pool. But nah, without the schoolhouse, I can't draft that many classrooms. No, I want to make something that branches out, so reroll. The den's always a good idea. You can never go wrong with that. No little treasure chest. There is a gem. That's nice. No, 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 no. Wrong way. Wrong way. This way. This way. No. A den in a den. Nice. Or passageway. Passageway is ducts as well. Nope, still got everything I need from the house. Make a utility closet here or something. Pool! Perfect! I need that so I can make a pumping room. And it circles back to the passageway, so that's a win. Thank you. What do these wires mean? I have to figure that out at some point. I know the ducts do. Powers up things via boiler. Not the weight room. Definitely not the weight room. Boiler room for sure. First and foremost, let's power up this bad boy. We are powering up this bad boy right now. Oh yeah, this is happening. It's so satisfying seeing that turn on. Actually, no, wrong way. Actually, could it be that way? No, 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 no. That's nothing, that's the pool, and that's the den. So no, that won't work. You'd have to flip it to this way. Actually, either or could work. We'll see. Because if we go that way, there's a greater chance it'll lead to... There's a greater chance it'll lead to a connecting room. Locked? How do I have 0 keys? Locked doors. Boiler room. East. Oh, 1 star. That's handy. 1 star to redraw. That's really cool. We need our keys. Alicia's keys. Yep, to the right. I like how it gives me a hint as well, like where it's gonna go. Like ducts can connect through the rooms that are outlined in a light frame. I wonder if it's gonna be like that when I'm drafting in the dark room. Is it gonna have that special? Yes, it will. Nice. I don't care what it is, I need it. There's ducts in the locker room too? Man, if I had known that, I would have drafted it. Oh, I already have that noted anyway. Frick, I forgot to look back on that. More footsteps would be useful right now. No dice. 18, 7. How many red rooms do I have? 1, 2 red rooms. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 7 steps. So straight 3 times. Entrance hall, hallway, commissary. Actually, I should be searching for keys while I'm here, should I not? Trophy room. I don't got trophy room. I've never seen a trophy room. I don't know how to unlock a trophy room, so I can't do that. I have 2 red rooms, so that's 10 footsteps for 5 coins, 15 for 8. Screw it, I'm getting both. I really need the footsteps. And the chapel's just going to take my last coin anyway. So, darn. Actually, I need to draft rooms this way, which will allow me to get more items. Now that I think about it. Five keys and a trunk. Probably in that secondary den. Actually, now that I think about it, we need to place a special order in the commissary. Since we're on a terminal. Staff services. Yes, I can place a special order. And the special item I would like to order is a metal detector. Item in transit, metal detector. I'm going to say the shovel next. Expected items in shop, metal detector, and I don't know what else. Remote terminal access. Let's see if we can conduct another laboratory experiment. What can we do? Whenever we spend 2 more gems. Actually, in this case, it's 6 footsteps, but I don't know if that'll count. I'm really out of gold to my allowance. Spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. 6 footsteps. No tiny treasure chest. Oh, key. So 4 keys. I also need to draft a furnace and a freezer together as well. And open that trunk. Courtyard. Better pathway. Ooh! Bam! Give me those. Pump room. No, that's not connecting. Tomorrow, you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Maybe we can make useful dead-end rooms over to the right at the lower ranks. Like the spare bedroom, for instance. Maybe another bedroom or something. Ooh. A footstep for each room in my house. For each room in my house would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 22. 22. That'd be 22 steps. 22 steps. 22 steps. 51, 45. It should add up to 50, right? Or 49. Yeah, I got the math right. Perfect, perfect. I needed the footsteps. Yeah, I've seen this. I never tried to fish running slither, but you know, you must know it. Funny. More a Jai box, seen that. Cart. That's a cart and a car, I'm confident on that. So that means that one would be a T, right, as an extra letter. Alright, let's get back on track. No. This way. Follow the ducts. Follow the ducts. Follow the ducts. Another key. No, it's just a bolt on the chair. Pumping room? Ooh, we need this. And it's going to open up the garage too, right? Pretty sure. Let's do it. Ooh. And the car keys? Let's frickin' go. Secret garden key. What's the treasure map say? Where exactly? Just below the antechamber. Second row, third column. Second row, 2R3C. And you're telling me I won't get a shovel out of that, really? Just unload it back here. That's a tube and a tub, so that would be an E, right? Yeah, okay. I think I'm getting it now. Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't care that I can't see where I'm drafting. I need connecting ducts. Yes! Yes! Okay. Oh, trunk. Bam. Give me that. Tank 1 drain. Wait. I need to press one, right? Press that, and then fill? Or what's happening? Reserved. No, that's not going to work. No. That's already filled up. The kitchen, we need to fill that with water, don't we? I really need the user manual. Did I screenshot how that worked on my phone? Pump system user manual. Huh? What's happening? Huh? Where's my notes on how to use it? Pump system user. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, huh? Oh, what the heck's going on there? Huh? Huh? Then what do these levers do? After you selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow. A pump may be connected to more than one tank. Huh. Hmm. Set the pump associated with that source. Reserve tank. Huh. Reserve tank. How do I turn these other ones on then? there's this one right over here. That's a reserve tank. Could I redistribute that to the greenhouse? So then what are these levers good for? Nothing, right? Hmm. Hmm. No, I want to drain the reservoir. Huh? Oh! Oh! That thing. So then, what's the point of these? Or is that just the sunlight's reflection on it? Hmm. Source using the water control panel. How did I do that the first time around? It's only impacting the tanks. Do I have to have these all flipped up or something in order for it to work? Or maybe these all have to be filled up in order for it to actually do its job. Oh. What did I just do? Oh, I flicked it that way. What? So that means with the reserve tank filled up, that means So now all these tanks are filled, which means... How do I fill the reservoir again? Reserve tank's full. So that means... Can I redistribute some of that water from the tanks? Pump lever controls water flow direction. So those pump levers weren't for nothing. And the pipe is to selected source. Do these all have to be in the same direction for it to work? They do. Oh. So that's outward, and this is inward towards the tank. So if those levers are down, water goes out of the tanks, and when it's up, it goes in the tanks. No, that's not what I wanted. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. Nope, get it back, get it back, get it back, get it back. Hmm. So if it's up, it's going in. And if it's going down, it's going out of the tanks. If it's down, it's going out of the tanks. Oh, the drain and fill is only for the reserve tank. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how to read this. It's going up, it's going out. But if it's down, it's going back. Oh, those buttons are only for the reserve tank. And if it's up, it's going in the tank. Oh. If it's up, it's going in the tank. Hmm. Oh. I'll have to remember this for future. But at least the basement key is open, so now I could test that theory. With that being said, let's get back to adventure. So item in transit mail detector. My other side quest is to draft furnace and freezer within 3 ranks. Open cabinet in the freezer. Draft 9 plus classroom for a surprise. I'm not going to do that. Go this way. Go over here. Thank you, running shoes. Draft something in the courtyard because it's always unlocked. Keys for sale. No. Corridors always open. Mailing room. Conference room may not be a bad idea. Second den. Oh, I already have 1 den. Set your gems to 2. No thanks. One guaranteed gem in here. Ooh. Treasure chest. Bam. Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah. Ooh, need that. Give me that. Empty notepads. Perfect. Will the secret garden key work? Yay! Yay! Workshop, 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 workshop. We're getting things done, folks. We're getting things done. I'll flip that down. Thank you very much. Would add a lot of steps. Let's do it. 36 steps, here we come. Thanks, Running Shoes, for coming in clutch. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Secret garden. Spread fruit throughout the house. Conference room. So, gimme, 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 gimme. Shout outs to the conference room for that. Thank you. Wow. I unintentionally, or maybe intentionally, played this really well so far. Cannot afford the showroom. I need something that goes to the left now. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Free one first. I already set up a lab experiment, didn't I? 2 or more gems drafting room, in this case 6 steps. Really? My run is bricked like that? You've got to be freaking kidding me. You've got to be freaking kidding me, man. You've got to be... You piece of crap. No workshop. To the right, up, left, that circles that way. Master, bare bedroom, master. Damn it, my run is bricked. God damn it. Pretty sure it is. But at least I achieved one of my objectives, which was steaming the power from boiler room to pump room to hopefully drain water from the reservoir to explore the outside. Actually, while we still got a lot of steps, let's put that theory to the test. Or maybe I have to go to the tomb or the foundation basement to see for sure. Pool does look a little bit lower, which is good. It's probably a permanent change, I hope. Controls water flow throughout the estate, like the whole estate. Anything down here? Nope, that's still boarded up. And that's still bricked up too. So next time I really need to draft a tomb in order for this to work. And my lab experiment was a failure. God damn it. So, looks like I'm going to have to call it here, but I'm glad I achieved one of my major objectives. I made a respectable villa. Rooms 30, rank reached 7, 81 steps taken, items found 7, no new rooms, because I think I got all the rooms. So on to day 95. No, I should have drafted a sauna so I could have started with extra steps, but you live, you learn. 70 steps is still plenty. Now I really need to draft a tomb. Oh, my shrine blasting lasts one more day, so that's cool. Now I really need to draft a tomb. Let's see. Hopefully my mail detector arrived in the commissary. I'm going to keep requesting magnifying glass and mail detector. Maid's chamber, that's horrible. Not doing that. What is that? A dessert and desert? So the S is the extra letter there. So I need to find extra letters and decode them into the notes to give me a message. That observatory really came in clutch. Really did. Either a West Wing hall or a dead end room. Chapel. That'd be good. Then I can make something that'll circle back to the chapel via north end. Actually, let's see if we can make a shop on east end first. Yeah, we can. Nice. Thank you, Shrine. Gave me ivory dice. Okay. So if it should be a metal detector and a magnifying glass, right? Well, there's the metal detector. Salt shaker and gem is random. And the sledgehammer, too. I'm just going to say a whole bunch of gems and a salt shaker. I think the sledgehammer is just random. Salt shaker and gems. Random. Now, since I did not buy the metal detector, it should still be there. Next time I see a terminal, though, I'm going to place a special order for a magnifying glass. Okay, now let's see if we can make something that's going to link back to the chapel. Freezer? Long-term investment strat for the win? Question mark? Maybe. I do also need to make a furnace as well. That was also one of my side quests. You know, let's do it. Now let's make a furnace and then backtrack here. Does the furnace cost anything to make or no? Pretty sure all the red rooms are free. Yeah, they're all free. Hallway closet. Running shoes. And keys. Perfect. Bam! Can't collect those. I know there's 4 gems in the den. Four gems in dining room. 4 gems in den. 3, 4, 7 R2C. I didn't draft an outer room yet. So maybe I can draft a shelter and place a special order there, perhaps? Can't play the game anyway, because frozen assets. Furnace is a dead-end room. Oh, it's fine. Or maybe I should try powering up the furnace via boiler room. Don't know. No little trunk right here. One gem in seventh row, 5 column. 7R5C. 7R5C. 7R2C. Keycard, where were you when I needed you yesterday? Could have really saved my life. So the items in commissary are sledgehammer, salt, and gems. So I'm expecting the same things. Sledgehammer and something totally random. Maybe more gems. Well, let's see if we can get a shelter. See if we can get a shelter here. Shelter or tomb? Wait, does the workshop cost anything to draft? Workshop. Nope, does not cost anything to draft. What's that other room I'm thinking of? What about the pool? Does that cost anything to draft? The pool? Yeah, it does. God dang it. The shelter has a terminal I can use. But I can find another terminal in security or office. Right? Security, lab, office. Office costs 2 gems to make. Security. Office, security. Dang it! I should have drafted the shelter. God dang it. Well, let's see if there's anything different here. Can I access that hidden area yet, or do I need to light the candles first? There's candles already lit. Were they always lit like that? Probably. No, there's definitely lots of candles that need to be lit. Oh, there's that passageway. That's the way out. The passageway is always to the right. 5 coins in here that I can't get. Maybe I should recheck the outer rooms. to see if there's anything. No, this is still blocked off. Catacombs. How do I get through here, I wonder? Because this is definitely the way, right? Probably need to light all these candles first, right? Wait, that was interactable the whole time? That was interactable the whole time. Are you freaking kidding me? That was interactable the whole time. Bro. I thought there was another puzzle that had to be uncovered from within. But bro. Let's explore. Let's explore this place. No map. Wait, what's this place? Upgrade disc. No shelter. No shelter. No. No terminals. And because of no gems. Unless I make a furnace to unfreeze that. I already have the full version of this underground map, so that's kind of useless. Anything I should note about these candles? Other than just to light them, because they all look the same. Doesn't look like there's anything of interest in this room. Other than the underground map. Abandoned mine? That's where I'm at? Where? Reservoir? Now I'm back at Reservoir. It looks like the pumping system did its job. Wait a sec, is that where I came from the basement side? I'm back down here again. I can't go there. For obvious reasons, because it's wet. I guess my character can't swim? That's lame. My character can't swim. That's so freaking lame. Can't go down there for obvious reasons either. Nope. There was something else back here I didn't explore yet. No, I explored that. It was on this other side. What's in here? I remember this place. This is the other side of that place. So that's where that leads to from down there. Right? Wait. Does that mean I could drag the cart over there and then walk all the way to the other side just to get there? Wait. So that's how you move the cart? So I have to get in to that way from this other side, and I had to move the mining cart over here? I think that's what a note in the gemstone cavern said, or something like that. Right? I already explored that side. Unless I draft this again. I don't think there's anything of interest here. So let's just go back up. Backing up. Backing up. Back it up. I say back it up. Woot woot. Yep, there's the way out over here. Now, of course, now that I have the upgrade disc, I can't make any terminal rooms unless I make a furnace to unfreeze my stuff. God dang it. But hey, if I can't unfreeze my stuff, hashtag long-term investment strat for the win. But then I lose my blessing from the shrine. Unless I draft the shrine again. In which case I have another theory to test, but... No, I'm not going to check down there. I didn't see anything happen that unlocked down there. No, no, wrong way. I could definitely afford to lose the basement key, but it's gonna brick my run. It's gonna brick my run if I do that. Hallway's just gonna dead end me, and I can't make that. No other way forward. Let's see what we can do here. This is my only way forward. Another treasure map. Fourth row, second column. Oh, there's my book. Yep. Press a button. You wish to drain or fill your pool. Water can only be just from resourceful, of course. Yep. I already took photos of this, so thanks. I had this book checked out to me 4 times. That's insane. Plenty of footsteps to draft a furnace here. No. Can't do that. Can't do that. Press my luck. Robert S. Sinclair, that's what that says. That's a pine and a pin, right? The extra letter's E. And the workshop said there's an E on the stone, so yeah. One gem in, 4th row, 3rd column. Fourth row, 3rd column. sense a red room might be here. Because it looks hot. Damn. Not a furnace, but still. Please give me something good. That's lame. Of course it's not giving me the rooms that I want. Of course it's not. Ah, damn it. At least I start the day with 9 gems and 44 coins. So that's nice. No terminal to request a special item because all those cost gems. I can't unfreeze that either. But hashtag long-term investment strat for the win. So let's call the day and move on to day 96. So I made an ordinary inn with 7 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms is the bunk room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 bedrooms. Nice. And I did something with the mining cart, so I think next time I go down to the foundation, down to the basement, I should be able to go that way, like down to the watery path. Right? I'm going to try that best as I can. And if I can't achieve that this day, then I'm going to definitely make a note of it. Too bad about the upgrade disc. God damn it. When I find an upgrade disc, of course I can't use it. And now I'm not going to find an upgrade disc for at least 2 more streams after this one. God dang it. So this time I'm going to see if I can draft either the shrine to test my theory of shrine theory with algebraic formula, classroom with a lot of gems, actually schoolhouse to guarantee lots of classrooms with gems, or tomb. But if I draft the tomb, then I can try and make a contraption in the workshop. So the items that should be in the shop should be metal detector, sledgehammer, salt shaker, and a random item, probably more gems. Shrine theory. We're definitely doing shrine theory first. Is there anything in these room? Is there anything in this room I should know about? Doesn't look like it. There's a bunch of lit candles, but it doesn't look like anything I can interact with here. I looked back at previous videos, and at least 2 coins guarantees 3 days. I don't know what the length is for 4 days, so... Does it go up in increments of 5? I'm going to test that theory with 25 coins. Oh, I don't like this one. Unless I draft a schoolhouse and got lots of classrooms. So my shrine theory is incorrect. I just need to keep experimenting with different coins. Give 20. I'm going to see what giving 26 next time would be. give 26 next time. 20 coins, high roller, 4 days. 25 coins gets me general for 4 days. And 12 coins gave me blessing for 3 days, I think, so maybe if I give 40 coins something will happen, or 30 coins? No, actually I'm going to test that with give 30 coins next time. Five different ranks containing red rooms. 5 different ranks containing red rooms. Oh, and I can get rid of these other notes because they only lasted for the day. Because I couldn't draft a furnace. Okay, so my algebraic shrine theory was wrong. It does the blessing day count does not go up in increments of 5. Maybe it goes up in increments of 10. I don't know. But for next time I'm going to give 30 coins to the shrine and see what that'll do. And look back at my previous VODs. Look back at my previous videos to see how many coins I give. Because I'm pretty sure if I give the shrine a fixed number of coins, it'll give me a specific blessing with a specific time. And so far my favorite one was Blessing of the High Roller, which is 20 coins. So I can't do 9+ classrooms for a surprise. But I could see if I can make it down to the basement. And my quest for now for this day is draft furnace and freezer within 3 ranks and open the cabin in the freezer. And get a magnifying glass and a metal detector in the workshop. Tiny treasure chest. No sledgehammer. Why am I getting all treasure maps? Where is this treasure map going to take me to? 1, 2, 3, 4th row, 4th column. You're telling me you're going to give me a treasure map with no shovel? That's freaking lame. I guess the shovel's just random, or it's most likely found in a green room. Okay, so if I'm right, there should be a metal detector, sledgehammer, salt shaker, and a question mark. Okay, let's see. There's the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Okay, let's see. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask. And I was expecting a metal detector, sledgehammer. I guess the salt shaker and gems and magnifying glass are just random items. So that means tomorrow, or next time I draft a commissary, next time there has to be a metal detector, because the special orders take 1 to 2 days to deliver. So I guess there's always the first one that's randomized at the low-cost items like gems and salt shakers. So I was expecting metal detector and sledgehammer, but sledgehammer's still there. Metal detector is probably still on the way. Salt shaker was just a random item. I know I placed an order for metal detector, so I'm definitely going to expect the metal detector. I'm going to get all of these. Okay, so I'm definitely going to expect a metal detector, and I don't know what the other items are going to be, because I just bought them out. It's probably just going to be randomized. But I will be expecting a metal detector next time I draft a commissary. Let's play the boxes of gaslighting game. Ooh. Yeah. 5 different ranks. Blue says gems are in the white box. White says the other 2 statements are both true. And black says the gems are not in the blue box. Well, it's the white one, right? Or is that just way too obvious? Damn it! I suck at this game. I can make a dead-end room to the right, though. Ooh, sledgehammer! Bam! Trunk. Tiny trunk. You need all that loot. What dead-end room can I make here? Oh, these are all lame. But I definitely need keys for the road ahead. Dice block's not really high priority. So 9+ classroom surprise, not going to do that. Because I don't have a schoolhouse. Boiler to pump room. No, my mate. So I got the furnace and freezer and the contraption to make in the workshop. Furnace, freezer, contraption and workshop, and go down to the basement. That's the goal here. Am I going to be able to do all that really quickly? No, not in the slightest. Nevertheless, let's forge ahead, troops. I need the upgrade disc for this. Oh well, it's better to have security off the rip, so that way we can... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Keycard doors. Instead of noting the rooms, I'm just going to note the blueprint location. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 row, 5th column. 7 row, 5th column. Yeah, 7 row, 5th column. Change offline mode to unlocked. Set security level to low. Then when we need a utility closet so we can cut the power to the entry system. The keycard entry system. Nope, we got everything. That's good. Now that we're also at a terminal, we need to place a special order of a magnifying glass. F services, special orders, magnifying glass. Okay, so both items should definitely be there in the commissary. Metal detector and magnifying glass. That's what I should be expecting. Item in transit. I'm going to say metal detector again for next time, just in case. So next time I draft the commissary, there should be a metal detector, definitely, and there should be definitely a metal detector, and maybe a magnifying glass for next time. And after this stream, I'm going to try and debunk this whole pair of art word puzzle things. But in the meantime, while we're on the last day of the stream, let's try run another live experiment. Connecting a terminal. What can we do? Yeah, let's gain a star. Next time we send 2 or more gems drafting a room. Let's do that. 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain a star. Wow, the 50th time I drafted the observatory, it gave me a special reward for the day. That's awesome. We can make a utility room over here, hopefully. No, we can't. Sleeping mask, but we'll come back to that another time. Did I open this one? Yeah, I did. Let's go this way. What wonders await us in the observatory today? With 42 stars, 48 steps, 2 keys, 9 gems, 17 coins, let's see what we can get out of this. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Last the key, gain a key, thank you very much. Apples are extra delicious today, thank you, and everything is 50% off. Well, that would have been useful before I bought out the whole commissary, but thank you, regardless. Will be useful for other shops like the locksmith and the kitchen. Alright. Or maybe the showroom. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith, so not the showroom. Offer valid at commissary, kitchen, locksmith, bookshop. Now let's go this way. I don't want the entrance hall to be blocked. This is just gonna brick my run, maybe. Not the vault, not yet. 10 steps and add a morning room to the draft pool. Interesting. Well, I'll take everything. Wait, what was the main course? Main course is lemon glazed salmon. If I have an aquarium in my house, it's additional steps. That's good to know. Our only way forward is this way if we draft a breaker box, so let's do that. It's a good path. Wait, entrance hall, 3 up. Plant and play? Or is that a stage? Or is that a theater? No, it's not plant and play. It's the same word as the left, but a letter off. Stage? That has to be a stage, right? A theater? Is that a stage and sage? Is a sage even a type of flower? What is that? What is a sage? An aromatic plant with grayish-green leaves. They're used as culinary herb. So that's stage and sage. That's a sage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 row, 3rd column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Stage and sage. I'm confident. I feel pretty confident about this one, so let's lock it in, folks. Alright. Keycard off, gym off, dark room off, garage on. We'll turn back on the dark room once we get across. But since we took care of the security room, the security doors via security terminal already, now that we've cut the power to the entry card system, like so, now we can enable more security doors so we can go past the doors for free. Awesome! Still have everything collected. So keycard doors, doesn't matter. Locked doors, does matter this run. Can't make a dead end room over here, otherwise it'll brick my run. What could we make? Actually, let's make something this way first. Don't like this. Furnace or mailroom. We placed an order, didn't we? So let's draft a mailroom this time. We'll do the furnace thing next time. Nope, we got an order in transit for the mailing room. Item in transit. Magnifying glass. Package for mail room. No border. my only way forward being to the left. Let's see what we can do out of that. So we're going to have to forget about the whole furnace and freezer thing. We'll worry about that another time. If we make a chapel here, that's fine. Because I got a magnifying glass and I need a metal detector. Actually, no, we'll worry about that next stream. If we can't find a metal detector this run. It's going to brick me. Red Rover. Let's try that. We haven't done that before. And all the red rooms are free. Except the aquarium, of course, but what can you do? These are not the red rooms that I want. The aquarium's a safe bet because it's the color of every room. Hallway closet. It is a hallway, so that will actually work. 3 items, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Because the aquarium is technically a hallway. Wait, what is this? Very right. Plane and window? Plane and... That's definitely a plane. Plane and plane? No, that looks like a window. Plane and a pane? Window pane. Maybe. I'm gonna say plane and pane? Like a window pane? And where is that? 1, 2, 3rd row. Third row, 5th column, 3rd row, 1, 2, plane and, not a window, plane and pane. I'm more confident in that one, so let's lock that in. We're getting places, we're getting places. I'm looking back at my notes, land and confident in that. So yeah, let's do that. Then after this stream, I'm gonna, towards the end of the stream, I'm going to take out the extra letter from the left word, which the workshop is giving me, if I recall correctly, and then see if we can make a message from that. Because the study room said there's a message from the artwork in pairs of words. Now where was the treasure? 4R, 4C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's literally the next room, and I have no shovel. Why would you give me a treasure map and no shovel? Gotta do this one. 43 stars. Nice, nice, nice. So the left one is always a letter longer than the right one. So is that a stage? Fourth row, 4th column. stage? And what is that? Stage and deer? It's... No, it would be too long to be theater, so that's clearly a stage. Theater and heater? No. Teeter? No. Theater? No. Theater? No. No. The first one has to be stage. Let's experiment with that. So stage and tage? That doesn't sound like a word. Stage and sage? That one was already used, so it's probably not that. STGE? That's not a word. STAE? That doesn't sound like a word either. Stag? Stag. And yes, I will openly admit to those watching, I am Googling, but only to look up words, to see if they're real words or not. So that's a deer, a male deer, so stage and stag. And where is this again? Fourth row, fourth column, stage and stag. 4, stage and stag. I'm confident in that one. And I believe I saw another one. I believe I saw another of this somewhere. I think at the very far bottom right, if I recall correctly. Stag? Stage and stag. And the extra letter there is E, so if I draft a workshop there, it should be an E on the stone. Right? 43 stars. What? How do I do this blessing? 5 different ranks containing red rooms. So red rooms I have... How many red rooms do I have? Only 1 red room. God dang it. So this blessing is kind of useless, not gonna lie. But I can't take it back unless I want to curse. Can't dead end myself. Gotta do chapel. Plus, I need a metal detector. And a green room, for that matter. Where's a green room when I need one? Like a quarry yard or some sort. Red rooms. Typical. At least it'll trigger the blessing. It'll help me towards the blessing. 5 different ranks though, so that's only 2 ranks down. 3 more to go if I draft red rooms there. Guess this one will have to do. At least when the steam duct power runs through the ducts in the dark room, and I can't see what I'm drafting, at least the plus side is there's a white border around the ones that connects via ducts, which is really good. Like if there were ducts here that was powered up via boiler room, there's a white border around it, which is really nice. This one can't be so bad if it's gems, right? God damn it. Dead end room. Why is there nothing to the left when I really need to go to the left? I need to go to the left. L-E-F-T, left. But it's not gonna give that to me because the game frickin' hates me. Or it's just RNG is very bad. Oh, wait. What's this? 2 rooms directly below the antechamber. Paint and beer. A paint and a... Pint? Pint of beer? I mean, I was just at a bar and played Jukebox Bingo the other day, but... Is that a thing? Pint of beer? It is. So it's paint and pint. That's 2 directly below antechamber. Paint and pint. Not paint and beer, paint and pint. Because I didn't know it down as beer, B-E-E-R, but it's... And the parents gotta remain consistent. I'm confident in that one, so let's lock that in. And next time I draft a workshop, I'm gonna predict the letter on the stone before I see it. That'll be for another time, though, or if I draft a workshop this stream. Maybe. Too bad I can't undraft a room. That's so lame. That's gonna dead end myself. That's gonna dead end myself. That's gonna dead end. It's gotta be this one. Thanks. Thanks, sleeping mask. Where were you when I needed you last time, Corey Yard? I needed you earlier. And you let me down. Metal detector. Now we just gotta hope and pray to God for a workshop. Oh, that's not a shovel. That's a metal detector. Workshop, workshop, workshop. Well, we need a key anyway. Crap, no gems. Damn it. Why is it going wrong way? I have plenty of steps to lose, so let's do that one. Useless as fuck. Why is it giving me bad ones? God damn it, man. Blessing of the General? Red room. So 1, 2, 3. Nope, didn't work. This blessing is useless. Actually, while we're exploring, let's see if I can... No, I want to circle back to the ones that I wasn't so confident about before. Starting from the top. It was directly next to the antechamber where the furnace is. Where's the art in here? Nope, there's no artwork in the furnace. Can't do that. What else is yellow? First and second. No. Third row, first and second column, can't do. Flower and rain, how to come back to that. Chapel, there's no artwork in here. Maybe there's art in the locksmith. Stretch coat and stretcher. So let's go to locksmith and try figure that out. I should have drafted the morning room. I'm such an idiot. Why would I think I would ever get the room I wanted, especially with furnace already in the pool and already drafted? Oh, there's the artwork. That guy's definitely a pilot, right? 1, 2, 3. Fifth row, second column. Pilot and islet, plot, pilt, and pilo. I'm gonna look that up again. What is plot? No, I know what a plot is in a story. In a story? Is there a plot in gardening? A garden plot is a designated area of land. Let's look that up on the image. It's a designated area of land. So I guess it is plot. Fifth row, second column. Pilot and plot. We're locking that in, folks. And then I have a note here. The letter I is on the stone in the workshop, so maybe that's the answer. P-I-L-O-T and P-L-O, the extra letter's I. And with tiger and tier, T-I-G-E-R, T-I-E-R, the extra letter's G, and it says G on stone in the workshop. So, and my other note is tier and tie, T-I-E-R and T-I-E, the extra letter's R, and it says R on the stone in the workshop. So that can't be a coincidence. That is definitely telling me something. Okay, what else am I not confident about? So pilot and plot got that. The one directly below, stretch coat and stretcher, can't access that at the moment. The next piece of art is in the mailing room. So let's go back to the mailing room. The next pair of artwork that I'm not so confident with is in the mailing room. That is a stag. I know I saw that somewhere else, though. I know I did. I am not tripping. That was definitely somewhere, like in the early ranks of the estate. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah. This way, and the mailing room. Can I open any of these? No, I can't. So that's... what do I have noted there? So the entrance hall, and that's right 1, 1, 2, 3. Entrance hall, right 1. I have pine and pin noted down there. And I have a note there that says that the letter E, it was the letter E that was on the stone in the workshop when I drafted a workshop on that side. So maybe it is pine and pin? Or is... no. The workshop... I think the workshops just always give me the answer, so... I'll just put that as an E. Tier and tie is R. Pilot and plot. Workshop, letter I. Tiger and tier. And G was the extra letter. It's G. And I'll fill out the ones I'm confident with and take out the extra letter to see what the message there was. And I can't do the treasure map because the game's not giving me a gosh damn shovel. Okay, what other ones do I have yet to do? What other ones do I have to come back to that I wasn't confident about? So I got that one, that the E. And then down and right, that's at security. So is there any artwork in security? Okay, good. Yeah, there was. Okay, what do I have noted there? I have a mountain and peas. Peas. Looks like peas in a pod. So that second word's probably peas. What could the extra letter be for that one? Because mountain is too many letters compared to peas. It's got to be 5 letters because peas has 4 letters. P-E-A-S. 4 letters. I'm looking for 5 letters. So what could we do here? Oh, hang on. Here's something I should do to make the stream more interactive. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Window capture. Excel. You guys can see my notes. You guys can see my notes in Excel if you want. So that's what I got in notes. Might be hard to see, but yeah. So what goes with peas? What is that? No, you know what? Never mind. Scratch that. But yeah, just wanted to show my notes for a little bit. What could that be? What and peas? It's a mountain of some kind. Some P-E... P... There's an extra letter there that's 5. Or is it just peak and P? Could it be peaks and peas or peak and P? Like the peak of the mountain? I'm going to try peak as singular. Peak and P. But I'll put that theory to the test when I draft a workshop in that specific room. Where was that? That was the very bottom right plus 2. And what's the last one? Oh yeah, very bottom right. So now we need to go back down to the nook. Actually, what could we have collected that we missed, even though it doesn't matter anymore? Gem, doesn't matter. So let's go back down to the nook. Yeah, I wasn't tripping. That's not just a deer, that's a stag. A male deer, which means the one on the right is a letter shorter, so stag and tag. That's a tag, a 10 tag. Stag and tag. I'm going to lock that in, folks. Stag and tag. Okay. So let's put the ones that I'm confident with first into the puzzle. The ones that I'm not so confident with, I have noted, are in yellow. Window capture. So let's put this to the test, the ones I'm confident with. So create and crate. That's an E. Crate and rate, the extra letter there is a C. Boat and bat, the extra letter there is an O. H-O-U-S-E and H-O-S-E. House and host, the extra letter is a U. Crown and a crow, C-R-O-W-N. So it's an N. Plant and plan, P-L-A-N-T, P-L-A-N. The extra letter there is a T. So, count. And based on the study room info, there's a message here. And these were my notes from the study room. And I'm also taking note of like items of orders placed and a bunch of other things. And what to place next when I have access to a terminal. Along with side quests. And my theory for the shrine and other things I noted. As long as duct pathways and other info like statues in the foyer, entrance hall, Baron Thomas Sinclair, and Lord William Epson. Okay. So these ones I'm not too confident with. Paint and pint. The extra letter there is an A. Flan, F-L-A-N, F-L. Plain and pain I'm confident with, so that's an L. Flower rain, gotta come back to that. Coast and cost, that's an A, the extra letter. Stage and stag, extra letters E. C-O-A-S-T, C-O-A-T, so that's an S. Tube and tub. T-U-B-E, so that's an E. C-H-A-R-T, C-A-R-T, that's H. T-E-N-T, T-E-N, the extra letter there's T. The workshop said there's an E there. Card and car, C-A-R-D, C-A-R, that's a D. This one I'm not too confident with, I'll come back to later. Stage and sage, S-T-A-G-E, that's a T. L-A-N-D, land and end, that's an L. Crow and row, extra letter C. Road and rod, extra letters an A. Clock and lock, the extra letters a C. Peak and P, gotta confirm this at the workshop. Plane and plan, P-L-A-N-E, P-L-A-N, extra letters E. Stairs and stars, S-T-A-I-R-S, S-T-A-R-S, the extra letter there's an I. B-R-I-D-G-E, that's a G. Bath and bat, B-A-T-H, B-A-T, so there's an H. And a cart and car, C-A-R-T, C-A-R. Extra letters a T. Dessert and desert, that's just an extra S. Nope, that's S. H-A-N-D-S, H-A-N-D, extra letters S. Face and ace, the study group gave me the answer to that, extra letters an F. Pine and pin, P-I-N-E, P-I-N. So that's an E. Stag and tag. So let's see what we got so far. Count all eights. 8. Crack 8 safes. Count all. Wait, how is the extra letter A over there? In the den. How is that? Not this den, but the other den. Right next to the entrance hall. How's that an A? Entrance hall to the... How is the extra letter there an A? H-A-N-D-S, H-A-N-D? Hands and hand? H-N-D-S is not a word. S-S-F-E-S is not a word. What is that then? Clasp? C-L-A-S-P? C-L-A-P? That's still an S. Bar and what? B-E-A-D? I don't know. As for the other ones that I have in yellow, oh, you don't see this. Yeah, as for the other ones I have in yellow, I'll have to come back to that another time. So, yeah, what is the meaning of this and that? I just don't get it. And the shrine is freaking useless, and I can't do that for another 3 more days. Until day 100. So with that, I think the run is basically over. No workshop when I need one, but if my notes serve me correctly, then there should be a metal detector and a magnifying glass the next time I draft a commissary. There should be. And with that, I think it's time to call it a day and a stream. So let's call it here and then end the stream. East facing shopping center. East wing favored, 4 shop rooms. So the aquarium, locksmith, kitchen, and commissary. 30 rooms made, rank reached 9, steps taken 82, items found 6. And also for a quest, since I drained the reservoir this stream via pump room, I'm willing to think that's permanent, because I also found another secret via tomb on day 95. So now I'm thinking, if we go back down to the basement side via this way, then could that be a sign of more significant progress? I guess only time will tell on the next stream or two. So with that, I'm going to save and quit and call the stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.